Hey Aries, welcome to your full moon reading for the month of November 2022. I got a set of new cards here, and let's go ahead and just get you a little mini reading for the full moon. So, what is the most important thing for you guys to know about or take into an account this full moon? Growth and plants. God, I love this card. Aries, the most important message for you this full moon is to be excited about exceptional growth that is spirit oriented. Look at, you are so full of magic this full moon. You are so supported. You are surrounded by spirit in so many ways that are speaking to you, that are giving to you this full moon, and you are literally growing into your full potential. This could look like a growth spurt for you, actually. Or I recently actually had a friend who was really focusing on how to energetically grow part of their body, or modify part of their body, and it worked. It was her boobs. So anyway, this could literally look like you expanding into massive parts of yourself, imagining things, being inspired by things, being on fire with things. Look at all of that firelight energy, forests here, greenery here, you really connecting to nature and to the natural cycle of things. And your natural cycle this full moon is expanding into magic and wonder. That's really gorgeous, especially as we kind of come into the darkest part of the year. So I know I'm going to try and make these little mini readings for the full moon. We'll see how that goes. So let's see here and get these lined up. Full moon magic for you, Aries. Full moon magic. That's really gorgeous. Okay, Aries, first card up here is, what have you created since the new moon? Full 2-week cycle here. Three of Swords. The beauty of the Three of Swords is it is actually a time to actively grieve and actively let go. This is a really beautiful card to see here in this position. What have you created? It could, in some instances, mean that you have created pain, but for the most part, when we see the Three of Swords, it's really a time to heal. It's a time to say, look, grieving is the game of the moment to get me to where I need to go, because we can't manifest new without letting go of the old. Also, the positive of the Three of Swords is that all of these wounds are out in the open. We can't heal our wounds until we know what they are, until they're oxidized, until we let all of the blood run through, right? Until we get all of the nutrients we need and the best healing conditions to a wound. So when you see the Three of Swords, even though it can look gruesome, it can be a really positive card in that since the new moon, you have created an opportunity for you to grieve and let go. So that's really beautiful because it creates so much more space for you to let in what's coming next for you. Where are you now, Aries, in preparation for the new moon, full moon? Seven of Cups, options. This could be you looking a little bit confused, which would tie in perfectly to growth for you guys here this month. When we're growing, when you're leveling up, sometimes you have a lot of options. Maybe you're looking at a lot of options in relationship or whatever direction or area you are in work. This is you really looking at and considering all kinds of possibilities. So let's see what's coming up for you guys. What are you aware of coming into as we near the full moon? You're very clear on what you want coming up to this full moon, or you will be. So you're becoming aware of what exactly pleases you, what you want to commit to. This could look like committing to a relationship. This could look like marriage for some people. This could look like securing, signing the dotted line on a new job. The Hierophant says you are in control of what kind of parameters you're putting on your life and what you are destined to see because of the structure you're imposing. I hope that makes sense. And this is a really nice, God, this is such a great lineup for you, Aries, because it's like you're letting go, you're grieving something that has been past. Seven of Cups looks like you considering a lot of different options, even if that comes with some confusion. And the Hierophant says you are becoming aware, because of different options, of what pleases you, of what you want to commit to, what kind of structure and what kind of lifestyle you're excited about, or what kind of choices you're interested in the future. What's no longer serving you that you can let go of this full moon? The Fool in reverse. Okay, immediately this is saying that it's going to be good for you to get rid of some of the options, right? So the Fool in reverse, as in this position, says, Aries, it's time for you to choose. You're not going to be served this full moon by keeping everyone on deck, right? It's going to be fair for you guys to let something go in order to commit fully to one option. And what is the best advice for you guys? How would it be best for you guys to release? What kind of support do you need? Aries, it's time for you to commit. It's time for you to commit and to really tame the beast within. It's the beast within that like wants to get out and wants to look at all kinds of different options and doesn't want to let go, right? We can let ourselves be run by our subconscious, or we can choose to commit even if it's uncomfortable. So let's put this in context. Say you really let go of a relationship, or you went through a really, really tough breakup. And now maybe you're deciding to kind of look at different options, but it's scary. It's scary after something has hurt you and you're letting go. The Hierophant says commitment is coming. In this instance, or in this example, we're looking at a relationship. Commitment is coming, and you have a list of exactly what it is that you want for that kind of commitment and what you're committing to. You're going to choose to commit to something and to not keep bopping around on all kinds of different websites or like apps, or going on 17 different dates, or continuing to like date lots of different people. You're going to look at committing. And strength means you're going to keep with it. You're going to keep at it. You're going to keep in the game, even if it's hard, or even if some of your tender spots are still being touched. And this can apply to all kinds of different areas of life. I just chose that to like ground it in one example. The most positive outcome of the energy of the full moon for you. Oh, Aries killing me with these positive vibes. The star is the most this is my most favorite card in the whole deck. This one always kind of creeped me out. Like, her eyes aren't really filled in. And what that actually means to me in this instance is like, there's so much hope. There's so much faith. The star is the light in the darkness. And in this particular card, when you can't see her eyes, for me, that's filled with the star. You are literally looking out on the horizon with faith, with hope, with higher consciousness. This is such a gorgeous reading, Aries, because you're starting off with something that you've really committed to let go of. You've really let yourself be seen since the new moon. You've really let something go that was hard. I'm proud of you. I want to say I'm proud of you, Aries. And the star is like shining through. Look at how she's like half fish down here, really like in this watery energy, but also with this bird on top. She's really integrated, head and heart thinking together, and seeing from grace, seeing from God, seeing from spirit. So Aries, this is really beautiful. The most positive outcome of the full moon energy is growing into your full potential with all of this magic coming your way. So happy full moon. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you on the next one.